All right, thank you very much for joining us on 95.1 Nigeria Info on this beautiful day, 9th October 2023, Monday night, October 2023, Sport Driver on Nigeria Info with Captain Fantastic and Benga, who will join us shortly. Welcome to the show. On the show today, we shall be taking a look at papers are saying, and of course, we'll let you know the latest from the camp of the Super Eagles and the Super Falcons, and then view activities and what happened at the weekend in top Europe leagues, as well as the Nigeria Premier Football League. As coaches are lamenting, the big coaches, some of them not really finding their foot this season in the league. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we welcome you to Sport Drive this morning. Welcome. Once again, my name is Abiola Shoria, but you can call me Fantastic. I have here with me in the studio, Benga Adegoiga. Benga, you're welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you very much. It was a wonderful weekend together on the show where we looked at how Arsenal were able to break their hoodoo at the end of the day. They surpassed mental block, and this is me getting my prediction to back. I said Arsenal were going to win. I supported them, and they made me just the same way I said the Man U were going to come back and win 2-1. Yeah. It was a wonderful weekend.
A wonderful weekend for most of the top clubs in England. Of course, for Manchester United, I was excited for them. They got the late equalizer and the winner. For Chelsea, they bounced back, and for Arsenal, they broke the mental hoodoo over Manchester City, which is what we shall be looking at today. Arsenal beating City, for the first time 8 years, and scoring a goal, conceding a goal for the first time in 16 attempts, which is something remarkable. Last season, they came very close to winning the title. They were unable. Manchester City caught up with their nemesis, and this year they have started on front foot over Manchester City. Will we win the league this season? That's the question this round. You can start drop messages on our WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 08099930137. You can call in to be a part of the show. We'll try to accommodate as many calls as people this morning. The number to call is 07009500000. But before we get to that, let's quickly take a look at the papers. A number of them right here. Springer and I will do justice to the papers this morning. First, I'll take this from the blueprint. It says MPFL Gombe United Pip aim Sporting holder Aqua in Uyo. Martinelli hits late winner as Arsenal Mancity. AFN said to blacklist Abuja International Marathon. Others Awoni means Saudi Arabia more big friendly, and then Nigeria tells Edo Queens win open match right there in Shiro's Cup. So that's it. Benga, you go next.
Talking about this Nigeria, it's one news Nigerians really won't want to hear. The right back for the Super Eagles, Bright Osai Samuel, is reportedly down with flu ahead of the international break where Nigeria will face Saudi Arabia. So he may be out of contention for the one. We also have Chiamaka Nnadozie, that's the goalkeeper for the Super Falcons, or Hale, the captain, and Asisa Toshuola. 19 others are ready to face Ethiopia. So not just the Super Eagles, also the Super Falcons will be featuring international break. And lastly, from Nigeria, international friendlies, Ebueyi, Sadiq Mar, all called up for injured Taiwo Awoni and Ola Samuel or Ola Aino. That's a lot of players, right? That's really baffling.
Well, it happens sometimes like that. Let's take a look at the Nigerian Tribune. It says Ogubote shifts focus to the United tie, of course, after losing over the weekend to Benin Insurance. Napoli targets Jesus as Osimhen's replacement. Expect my best in Eagles, says Dele Bashiru. Right there, the younger brother of Tom Dele Bashiru, who has been brought up to the Super Eagles. And then we have non-inclusion of Nigerian match officials, FIFA, CAF, competitions unacceptable, Sport Minister. And what else? We have weigh your option over Napoli. Okocha tells Osimhen. That's about it from the Nigerian Tribune. Let's take a look at other papers.
West Ham, Jared Bowen and Aston Villa's Oli Watkins are ahead of James Prowse for the English call-up. It's funny, James Prowse doesn't meet the call-up. Also, Salah back fearless Freiburg to nail England's hammer. So West Ham be facing more and more opposition outside England.
Okay, from the Daily Trust, we have this. She says, Dog delivers as Brighton fights back to draw with Liverpool. And then we also have this one which says, Medvedev out of Shanghai Masters. Breezes through. Okay, that's about it from the Trust. Let's take a look at others this morning.
Yeah, we go straight to, I think this is the New Telegraph. The New Telegraph, talking about AFCON 2024 that happened in January. Pessier is out, scouting for more players to boost Super Eagles' chances. Probably it's left to be seen. NWL, the Nigerian Women's Football League, expands league to 16 teams. Now we are going to be having 16 teams just so for the NWF title. And lastly, MFM Bayelsa qualify for finals. That's talking about the Zenith Women's Basketball League qualifiers.
Okay, from the Vanguard, where he says Udopia suffers oral injury as eye swells up. That's a box right there. Not a good look. And then we have Kiptum Shasa World Marathon in Chicago. And we also have this, which says Michael Onana losing trust of his teammate. Napoli wants Jesus to replace Osimhen. And Kuz backs first EPL goal and suffers Champions League over. That's it from the Vanguard.
So the sage advice from Super Eagles ace JJ Kocha advising Osimhen after the Napoli saga. If you want to know the advice, you go to the back page of Daily Ask to find out. Also, Brighton, Liverpool share the spoils in, what was the sign again? In a 2-2. That's a 4 thriller. Yeah, that's also on the sports part, or the sports page of Daily Asset.
Okay, quickly, let's take a look at the Punch. It says United Sadiq January move. That's talking about our very own Sadiq Umar being targeted by Manchester United. And the RBC says Blatter slams fifth over Six Nation World Cup. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the nitty-gritty of the show, which is Arsenal, the focal point. Arsenal defeated Manchester City yesterday, and they looked confident through the encounter yesterday. Some persons are mean to believe that Arsenal just win the league, because if you look at the table, it's Tottenham and Arsenal topping, both on 20 points each. Let me ask you, Benga, can Arsenal win the league?
It's possible that the league will come to London. Whether Arsenal, probably Tottenham, but it's possible the league will come to London. Personally, I feel Tottenham has the better chance than Arsenal, but Arsenal should greet, like we are talking about today, they've broken down a mental block that passed through 3 different managers, Arsene Wenger, Emery, and now Mikel Arteta, but it's Arteta that's broken the course. Win in 12 games. That's so long a time to break a course, but finally they've done it. This is the second time they are beating. Remember, they also took them out on
the Common Shield.
Yeah, so I generally, Arsenal are beginning to come to their own. They are beginning to stand against big boys and keep their head up high when they face tougher opposition. So go for them, but I still think the two will come to London. Where in London? I don't.
Okay, where in London? Anga Postecoglou has been doing a great job with Tottenham. Mikel Arteta is doing the Lord's work at Arsenal. So believe many observers. Well, let's talk about it. Will the season finally be Arsenal? Yeah, you can hit us up on the number 07009510000. Let's take your thoughts on this. Welcome to Spike. Good morning.
Captain, fantastic.
Yeah, very good morning to you. You're welcome.
But Arsenal, they should remember that they will still go back to Etihad.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Let's pick another one. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes, a very morning to you. Welcome. Calling. Good to have you.
Yeah, talking about Arsenal. You are talking as if you don't know the Arsenal. I'm thinking. As you know, they are trying to contender every season. Who said they're going to go too long in the league last season? Nobody. Even this Mancity can come back to come and win the league.
Wow.
That's just. Yes, so you get 2 points now. Are you going to take 20 to win the league? It's not possible now. The league has done it now. So, just calm down first. Thank you.
Okay, Arsenal should calm down from Collins. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, it's good to have you all the way from Nasarawa.
Okay. Somebody said we are going to City to get a second.
Yes, Etihad, of course.
Last year, if we have got the 40 points from our first match with Mancity last season, I think we would not have ended well with them. So for us to have beaten this league, whatever results we get from Mancity Sunday may not be much problem. 3 points we are pushing for. That's my word. I'm saying Arsenal will win the league this time around. Thank you.
Okay, players don't win the league. Just so you are clear, players don't win the league. Let's take it. Also, Francis Omanamani from Amagunze in Enugu State said, good morning. The A team EPL this season will definitely produce a lot of prizes. Keep up the good work. You sure? Winger says the title is coming to London, but he's not sure what part of North London, maybe the red or the white part. And then we have says people think Arsenal will not have anything to offer when they face City. This is the second time Arsenal are beating City this season. Ja Temple from Elite Arena. Thank you very much. And the after she says, Benga, you spoke with confidence today and it came to pass. Pep has bred a monster that will give him a nightmare in English Premier League. Chima from Apo, right there. And then he was giving Benga his flowers. Then we have this. She says, good morning, Jide from Apo. I'm happy we beat Mancity. Even if we didn't win the league, we have broken the jeans of Ghana. So is it all about breaking the jeans or, winning the league?
So that's another thing. Arsenal fans shouldn't think that winning City is all that it takes to win the league. Yes, it's one of the thing, the boxes to tick, but it's not all of the things that are needed to win the league. We were saying it yesterday. There are a lot of competitive teams in the English Premier League. Now we are talking about Big 7, Big 8, and the rest.
Okay, let me ask you.
Against Brighton, Newcastle, the rest.
In few seconds, between Liverpool and Arsenal, who can pose a better challenge to Man City winning the league?
Based on precedence, Liverpool.
Based on precedence. Okay, so you stick your net. Let's pick one more. Let's pick one more before we do Formula One. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Very good morning. What's your name, sir?
What's the name?
This is Captain Fantastic and Benga here. So you're welcome.
Let me congratulate the Vessel for winning the 2023 Formula One Driver Championship.
Okay.
Congratulations to him and all other winners. Over the weekend, especially with Chelsea and Manchester United.
Okay.
Arsenal that performed wonderfully well. But the point of order is that Arsenal should not see really one of them should be here. Telling that they are going to the EPL. And I was telling him that the time they won Man City is a very good time. But the time Man City will go and play the returning leg. That's the way give us. And the same thing with all the same happening. At the end of the season. That's why Arsenal always come and top. So they do not see they have won Manchester City and they have won. They can do it. They shouldn't see that. Even as long as they have win Man City. You understand that? Because they still have another leg.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be devastated to them or it's going to be a winning game for them too.
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador. Quickly, let's let you know that Max Verstappen has been the world champion in Formula 1. Yes, he also won the Qatar Grand Prix over the weekend, winning over Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. While the Mercedes team crashed, talking about Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, he collided right there. Max Verstappen celebrating a third consecutive title in Formula 1. Let's quickly listen to him. His reaction, what it feels like being a three-time world champion. He says there are no spaces, in his living room again where he keeps the trophy. But let's listen to him, by the way.
Super proud, an incredible year, a lot of great races, and of course super proud, but also super proud, of the team. It's just been so enjoyable to be part of that group of people, and to be a three-time world champion is just incredible.
Of course, it is incredible being a three-time world champion. Let's also let you know that UEFA have postponed all matches scheduled in Israel during the next fortnight. Amid tensions in the region, we understand about 600 persons have been killed in fights between Israel and Gaza. The Israeli national team was supposed to play Switzerland on Thursday, but that tie has been moved. UEFA will continue to closely monitor all the situation and will remain in contact with all the teams involved before making decisions on new dates and potential changes to other fixtures. What we hear. Let's also let you know that in La Liga, Barcelona young forward Lamine Yamal become the young youngest player ever to score in La Liga after netting in Barcelona's 2-2 draw with Granada on Sunday night. He scored at 16 years 87 days, beating Cossette in 2012 by Fabrice Olinga, who did that 16 years 98 days for Malaga back then. And let's let you know that second rank Iga Swiatek with the China Open with a near perfect 6-2 victory over Ludmila Samnova on Sunday for a tour leading 5th title of the season. Meanwhile, we understand that Super Falcons will be taking on Ipia, and one lady who rejected Nigeria before, that's Omori Sola Babajide, has been invited for the clash with Ethiopia. This lady was hoping to play for England, but now she's made some playing for Nigeria. I think the Super Falcons really need this kind of players when we have quality, talented, homegrown players.
We can't stop having additions to the team. Be it former players, be it players who change allegiances, even homegrown, like you mentioned it. So but have all hands on. I mean, we can't have too many good, right?
Okay, we can't have too many good. Yes, well, it's quite unfortunate. We are unable to take reaction from the MPFL. Probably we'll do that the MPFL special night. But we understand that the coach of Aqua United, Fatayo, is complaining right now. Says berating the striker, saying they're not good enough. They scored 3 goals in an away loss in the match week 1, which they lost 5-3, and played goalless with Sporting Lagos yesterday. And the coach had to ask strikers, you missed clear 4 chances, and he told them that's not good enough.
But his attacker scored 3 goals last game.
Yeah, he says
so to him as well. It's not just the players.
Really? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we wish we could go on, but let's take this before we step out. Good morning. My name is Momo from Chelsea's last one. We're back to winning ways, Chelsea, and for me, this is it. Liverpool will challenge Manchester City. Okay. Whoever it is, at the end of the season, we'll find out. Well, on behalf of myself and Finger, we're stepping out. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin.
Jason, why do you have so much breast sizes?